All right, earlier I attempted to start cutting this front bumper, but realized I didn't have a tape measure, so I had to run to Harbor Freight, grab a tape measure real quick, and I finally got everything measured out. I went ahead and marked the spots according to the directions there, and then I'll end up taking a grinder and cutting along those spots that I marked. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the grinder out and attempt this. Safety first. Let's see if I can put this where you can see it. All right. Here goes nothing. Can't get you closer. Now put you down again. Tell you what, melting plastic on the hand doesn't feel very good. Woo. Ouch. Woo, that's hot. That's gonna leave a mark. Alright. It's got this little bit here. Woo! Alright, now I gotta do the other side here. See if I can get you close in there. That's one half of it. like hot metal melting plastic. There it is. Half the bumper cut off. Ready for the aftermarket bumper. That'll just go in the trash. Does this make anybody sick to see cutting? So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to cut this off, or at least unbolt this. I'll probably have to trim some pieces of plastic in here, but we'll be able to get the aftermarket front bumper on. Wow, that shot off a lot of plastic, melting plastic that I'm gonna have. I don't know if you can see all the little black dots, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have little red dots all over me because of it. Only time will tell, I guess, at this point. All right, so now I got to look at the directions again, see what the next steps are. All right, so we went ahead and cut the bumper. Moving on to the next steps. Actually, I don't even have a grill there where they're talking, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, they're having me cut that front bumper off. I wonder if I can just remove that. I'd rather not completely damage this where I can't use it anymore. So I'm going to see if I can unbolt this instead of cutting that off. Wait, I think these just pop off. That's what they're having us do, just pop these off. So I'll go ahead and do that. Flathead screwdriver. Where are you? There it is. Boom. Just gotta pop these little. Is that really all that holds it on there? Sure. Sure. Nope, that is one little clip. One little plastic clip holds that whole thing in. Crazy. Put that aside. Get this other side. I'm gonna guess this is one clip here as well. Sure is. One clip and out. Alright, let's see if I can just remove this instead of actually cutting it off. Unless they're saying I actually have to cut the fender too. I don't have to cut the actual metal fender. The goal is, if I want to, I want to be able to put the original bumper back on if I don't end up liking this. So I'm trying to avoid damaging anything that I can put my original front bumper back on, that I could do that. So no, it does not look like I have to cut that off. So we just got to remove that plastic part. So I just need a 10 millimeter. I don't know if you can tell already, I am a Milwaukee fan. Flathead screwdriver, can't get the clip off. Here it comes, maybe. There it is. I'm actually going to reinstall that bolt there. Putting this where I won't lose it. Just gonna screw this bolt into here. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. Alright, now the other side. That's why clip that bolt out in there. That's why they wanted us to cut that off, but I think it'll be alright. A little loose. I'll probably actually throw a zip tie in there to prevent that from falling off. And we got a little rubber edge protector that's going to go around all this stuff to make a nice clean edge for that. Let's do this other side. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you over there. I don't know if the cord's long enough. Hey Don, I don't know if you're still watching. Hey Don Mercer. We're just getting this thing started. I'm actually testing out the live right now, seeing if we can make it work. As you can see, I have multiple cameras up, and I'm wanting to have multiple cameras up inside the car, so I'm trying 2 different angles here. See if I can make it work. So far, I think it's working. How's it look? Does it look blurry or anything? Is the video stream coming in clear, everybody? I got a 2-minute delay, so by the time you hear this, it's already been 2 minutes past. I'm testing that out because it's due to internet signal. The less signal you have, if I put in a delay there, it'll allow it to buffer a little bit, and hopefully a little better streaming will come through even with a lower video. But actually, it looks like one of these cameras are delayed, which is not good. I don't like that. Let's just go ahead and go to the one camera to avoid that issue. All right, we're just in this camera now. I think it's a better quality camera anyways. bolt back in. Get this to clip in. Perfect. And like I said, I might just drill a hole and throw a zip tie in there somewhere. All right, this one's done. I'm just gonna throw this back in here to prevent losing it. Go in, come on. Check out this Harbor Freight hat. They're now selling them at Harbor Freight. If that doesn't say I'm cheap, I don't know what does. There we go. All right, where'd my directions go? All right, so we popped that out. That's not even on this one. Looks like we got edge protector to throw on. Looks like we got to relocate some of these. We got to relocate some of these hoses in order to fit the winch in here. And it looks like I got to remove this front bumper as well. So that looks like the next steps. Can you believe it? I actually do read directions. Attempt to. Kind of look at them. Alright, so I gotta get my edge protector. That's over here. It actually comes with this kit. And I'm probably gonna have to cut this, which I bet you I can use my little grinder to cut it. But this will go along the edge of the bumper. Cover up all these mishaps. Tight corner. Come on. Get out there. Got a big ball of melted plastic there. Do I need better lighting in here? We do got a light sitting around somewhere. Don't know where it's at. Got to cut off a little more of that plastic. Forgot to put my safety glasses on. I squinted though, does that count? I squinted. Get my safety glasses on. All right, that one's done. Sorry, I'm still here. I accidentally pulled the power cable out of the camera. Trying to get you a closer view. Camera's gonna... I'm pretty sure I'm going to have little red dots all over me because of it. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Hey, I'm new to this. Give me a break. Give me a break. So now I got a little longer cable here. I got a nice little edge protector on there, which you cannot see, I don't think. But it does look good. Looks like a much cleaner job than my hack job of using that grinder. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the end of it off here. All right, now I'm gonna do this side, which I think you'll be able to get a little closer view of what I'm doing here. Again, the lighting is terrible. I gotta pull off all these little plastic chunks here from where I grinded it. Ground it or grinded? I don't know what the correct term is there. Ooh, looks like I got a little too deep in there. That's where this edge protector comes in. Covers up my mishaps. Nobody will know. Nobody will know. At least I hope not. Okay. So I'm gonna put you right there while I go ahead and install this. I'm actually pulling up YouTube right now. Oh no! I think I broke it. See if I can see myself. See if it's working. Is this actually live? I'm not showing it on my... Oh, there we are. We are live. All right. Sorry, this is taking a while. Got some tight corners to go around. Alright, gotta get the grinder. Cool. We got that. All right, so now the front bumper is officially cut and done. We got some nice edge trim around it so you can't see all the jagged edge. Makes a little cleaner look. Now, I think the next part of the directions was to remove the stock bumper. So I'll go ahead and do that now, which I don't know if I just remove it from here or back there. So I'm gonna have to look at the directions again. So join me as I look at the directions. All right. So it looks like it does not show. Why does it not show? I'm gonna say it unbolt all the way back. Yep. We're actually going to remove this whole entire front part. Alright, so it looks like 13, 14. I think we got something like that here. 14. Gonna need something a little stronger than a little impact. I got my 1/2-inch flat wrench here. Alright, I actually have to go out to my van, get some tools. I'll be right back. I got a 15, but no 14. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Alright, the socket was not out there, so it must be floating around here somewhere. We were using it to put skid plates underneath the car yesterday. So, just gotta figure out where I put that at. Here, ratchet, ratchet, ratchet. Unbelievable. I'm always losing my tools. Couldn't have gone far. Said we were just using it down here yesterday. There it is. So it looks like there is 4 bolts on both sides of this. Oh my. And they are tight. Oh. Wow, those are tight. See, I bet you I can just loosen it and then get it with the impact here. There we go. Save some time, save some time. Now we're cooking. Woo! A lot better. It's a matter of breaking it free first. Woo! One side done. Moving on to this side. And this thing will be off. Alright, all the bolts are out. Bumper off. Definitely way more unbolting off this thing than I thought I was going to be doing. But I'm glad we are taking some stuff off, because this bumper that I am putting on is extremely heavy. So I want to make sure, I'd rather not, I guess, lose. I'd rather not add a ton of weight without removing weight. Alright, looks like I need to assemble my front bumper now. Install the wings, the main body. Oh, so they're wanting me to put the whole entire thing together here. I'm gonna need help. All right. So it looks like the winch is gonna need to be put on before we actually bolt it to the vehicle, according to this, which is going to make this extremely heavy. So I might have to wait, but we'll go ahead and assemble that front bumper. I'll see if I can bring it out here. So I'll be right back. You stay here, I'm going to bring it right here, and we're going to work on it together. How's that sound? Alright, here it is. This thing is a beast. It's extremely heavy. I gotta grab the other parts. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some cardboard here. Oh. I need to look at the directions to know what I'm doing. Except I'm sitting on them. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I ripped them. Now they're going to be all mixed up. All right. So it's actually telling me to put the wings on first. So I better get the wings. Better follow the directions. I'm trying to skip ahead. Never a good idea. Woo! Alright, here are the wings. I wasn't kidding when this thing's huge. That's nice. They actually got the bolts labeled. AIJ, GF, G, D. Cool. That'll make it a little easier. Looking for wings. We are using but they don't have the bolts labeled. They don't have the bolts labeled in the direction, so still don't know what I'm using. Did come with these pads to go in between, to prevent rattling around and everything. Install these. There's little pads. CE. Okay. Never mind. I am wrong. It does say package CE on here. Wait till the end to reinstall that. All right. Fortunately, I do not have the right size socket, so I'm going to have to run out to the van again. Get what I need. I'll be right back. I gotta get a socket in order to fit this. It was raining outside. I just got soaked. I didn't even realize it was raining. All right, let's get these bolts tightened up. I can hear it pouring down rain out there right now. Whew. All right, other side. Oh, mine's getting heavier. Woo. I'm not gonna have any suspension left. I'm not gonna have any ground clearance because my suspension is gonna be dropped all the way down from all the weight from this, the winch and this. Hopefully we do not have to use the winch, but the way they're making it sounds like it's gonna be a pretty rough course that we're going on in the 24 hours of Appalachia. I like challenges. That's what keeps me going. I like running into issues and seeing how we can solve them and make it better. So I accept the challenge. Hey, come on down here. Oh no, what are you doing on the floor? Stay up here. Don't go on the floor. Alright. So now I gotta bolt this in there. What are those little guys for? you're watching at some point in time and you made it this far, leave a comment, let me know. Tell me either what you go 4-wheeling in or what you wish you had. I just got 4 17mm bolts in here that I'm tightening up. And they're kind of tight due to this black coating that they put on have gotten into the threads and everything, so they don't exactly go in the smoothest. Wonder if I can turn this where you can actually see what's going on in here. There we go. Woo! All right. See what the next step is. Wings are on. 9. Now the winch plate. See how it's actually installed here. Looks like this way. Nope. Goes this way. And let's see, what bolts do we use? C and E. Ones. Looks like we're getting just enough bolts in order to do this. We are not getting any extra. All right. Again, these bolt holes are full of that black powder coating. They're not going to go in super smooth, unfortunately. Guess I can't turn any farther. And you are out of cable length. Cannot get these bolts to go in. Ooh. Come on, man. Cannot get that bolt to grab. All right, it's time to get the big guns out. I'm not asking it to go in, I'm telling it to go in now. And of course, we're at a bad angle. Sorry. Man. That ain't going nowhere. All right, winch plate installed. Woo! All right, next step. Let's see what the directions say. Now we got the light bar that goes over top using AIJ bolts. Here is AIJ. I gotta go get it, be right back. So this actually came with a light bar installed on this part, which, I mean, I'll probably never actually tow from this section. So this is more just for looks / using for the light bar. Alright, we're gonna lean that there. Wonder if I can get it up this upward view here. What's going on? Kinda can't see this side though. And of course these are going to be Allen bolts. Fantastic. And I have no clue which, must be these bigger ones. That's the only one I have 4 of. Alright. Now I actually need an Allen to fit that so we can actually tighten it down. So I gotta run back outside and grab an Allen wrench in order to fit this. I'll be back. guys, I'm back. I'm back. Got my Allen wrench. I'm out to the van to get.
There you are. I was wondering. I was like,
Wondering why the van doors were open?
yep.
I got the AC. Let's get the bumper on.
Right on. That looks good.
Thank you. Actually got a live video going on right now. This is John.
How's it going?
He just joined us at Fleet Force. We have like one person watching, I think.
Hey, it's all good.
If that right now. But
Awesome.
almost got the bumper together here. Got to put the winch on.
Awesome.
But yep. And I got to wire in a light bar there.
Okay.
But it's coming along. Is JC in Toledo today?
He is
Or on his way back or something?
yeah, so he has that catalytic converter for
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
Are you
doing
gonna go with him to do that or?
No, he's already up there. He's doing that. And then he's gonna meet me at Children's. So,
I got you. So you need tools.
Yeah. So it's all good. I mean
I'll
it is-
probably get my tools out of there on Monday, and then you can take it, get your tools put in it.
Okay. Because that's gonna be the biggest thing is
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you guys were coming in today or not.
yep.
All right. So
Yeah, Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday I ended up taking off because
JC was out.
yeah, and
I'm gonna wrap this up.